This is our church. Our church is the people that we associate with. It's our small group. It's our serve team in Promised Land. It's our section community. The church is the people.
Willow has been our church home for 20 years, and our kids were born here. We did ministry here. There is so much that we have gained that this is our chance to give back.
I think this is a season where God is growing us and teaching us, and I think He will impress us again, and I don't want to miss it.
We're definitely in a season between where we were, what has happened to us, and where we hope to go.
I feel that we are on a journey in the desert.
These are hard times. People are sad, people are angry, people are recovering.
But I've learned that in the desert is where deep spiritual formation happens. I see it as hopeful and anticipation of what God has for us.
We get to really think about what are the important things that God wants us to push forward, and what are the things that He wants us to leave behind.
All of us need to be focused in prayer. Open arms, open hands to God, looking for His leading on how we as a community can work together to rebuild our church.
It's about stepping into the plan that He has for His church, because it's so much bigger than the plans that we have. And how would we know that except through prayer?
I've found it incredibly necessary for me to spend time with Him every day in the morning. There are so many things, so many challenges that I really need to be able to be planted and rooted in God, for His wisdom and for His spirit and strength.
One of the biggest parts of being a Christian is to be able to speak to the God of the universe and to be able to have Him speak back.
It's opening up your heart to the things that you're struggling with, the desires of your heart, the pains that you're going through.
I used to think it was a list of, here, God, do these things for me. But in the last 10 years, it has been a little bit more contemplative, a little bit more listening, being in His presence.
This season that we're in has been more focused on prayer than any period of my life.
We sometimes don't know what to pray for, but the Spirit knows, and He intercedes for us. That's more like my prayers.
Prayer is our formative way of being able to experience God's presence in the midst of so many unknowns.
The challenges that we experience are so much bigger than I am, and the solutions are so much more vast than I could imagine. So that's why I think, especially in this season, it is a great time to pray and ask God, what would you have us do in this time? Where is your plan? Where do you want us? And how can we serve?